their shadows in me. I hear your voice calling out my name. Night grows colder with every refrain, as memories fall like the silent rain. I feel your heartbeat fading far away, but your echo stays with me night and day. Whispered hearts in the silent rain. We were fire once, now only pain. Every drop reminds me of what we became. Two lonely souls in a lost refrain. Still I hear our whispered hearts in the silent rain. Your gentle touch lives in every tear, a fragile warmth I still hold near. I chase your shadow through the window's glow, but love slips through like a river's flow. The wind repeats every word we said, a quiet truth I can't forget. Whispered hearts in the silent rain. We were fire once, now only pain. Every drop reminds me of what we became. Two lonely souls in a lost refrain. Still I hear our whispered hearts in the silent rain. If time could turn the night around, I'd chase your footsteps through the sound of every raindrop hitting the ground, where our broken dreams are found. Whispered hearts in the silent rain. Even now I call your name. Though the night keeps washing love away, I'll hold your memory through the gray, forever hearing whispered hearts in the silent rain. The clock was whispering midnight when you turned away from me. Your shadow lingered in the doorway, like it didn't want to leave. I tried to read the meaning in the tears behind your eyes, but some goodbyes are written long before they're said in time. I reached for you, but you were fading like a dream that slips at dawn. And though I begged the night to hold you, you kept moving left me nothing but the pain. I'm still tracing every memory on the walls you left behind. Your echo drifts through every corner like a ghost that won't unwind. Your perfume stays upon the pillow just to torture me at dawn. And even though you're long gone, your absence feels so strong. I call your name into the silence, but it only cracks the air. The truth is colder than the winter. You're no longer there. The night you walked out of my heart, the stars fell silent in the dark. The world stopped turning for a moment as you tore my soul apart. I felt the sky collapse inside, and every hope was burned away. The night you walked out of my heart, let me drown it in the pain. Maybe I should have held you tighter. Maybe love deserved a fight. But now the choices I let slip keep haunting me tonight. If time could turn our story back, I'd rewrite every part. But nothing changes what you did. The night you broke my The night you walked out of my heart, every dream fell into the dark. You left a silence so eternal, it still tears my soul apart. I search the shadows for your face, but all I find is empty space. And I'm still living in the night. You walked out of my heart. The streetlights flicker on the pavement where we once walked side by side. Your hand in mine felt like forever, but forever slowly died. The rain was falling like a whisper as you turned and looked away. And in the silence of that moment, I felt our tomorrow fade. I tried to speak, but words were drowning somewhere in the storm inside. And every heartbeat hit the ground like thunder in the night. Love fell into the midnight rain, slipped right through our trembling hands like a dream we couldn't say, washed away by It's love that fell into the midnight rain. Your shadow lingers on the window where you used to wait for me. The glass still holds your fading outline like a fragile memory. I chase the echoes of your laughter down the alleys of my mind, but every time I reach to hold you, you vanish with the tide. I'm standing where the night remembers every promise that we made, but even promises can crumble when hearts begin to fade. Love fell into the midnight rain, slipped right through our trembling hands like a dream we couldn't save, washed away by circumstance. I called your name, but you were gone, lost beyond the pouring flame. Now all that's left inside my soul, oh, is love that fell into the midnight rain. Maybe someday you'll remember how the world was just our own. Maybe someday I'll forget the way you left me standing alone. But tonight the sky is crying for the love we couldn't keep, and every raindrop sings your name as it pulls me to my knees. Love fell into the midnight rain, broken by the winds of fate. I'm holding on to what remains, though it's already too late. I searched the storm for one more sign, but all I found was empty pain. Still I'll be waiting in the dark for love that fell into the midnight rain. I still remember how you whisper fell soft across my skin at night. Now every corner of this old room feels colder without your light. Your pictures hanging by the window, but the smile is starting to fall. footsteps in the silence, and watch them vanish in the haze. I light a candle on the table where your laughter used to be, but even flames can't chase the darkness. You carve so deeply into me. I'm fighting the truth that haunts me, a battle I can't win, 'cause every dream that carries you just burns beneath my skin. When your shadow fades from mine, I feel the world stop on the line. I'm holding on to what is gone, but you keep slipping through my hands tonight. And if tomorrow comes too late, I'll still be standing in the rain, searching for the love and light you left behind. When your shadow fades from mine, maybe someday I'll learn to breathe without your memory on my lips. But right now I'm torn between letting go and reaching for your fingertips. Tell me, were we meant to fall apart, or just afraid to stay? 'Cause losing you is the one goodbye I never learned to say. When your shadow fades from mine, I feel the world stop on the line. I'm holding on though you are gone, and nothing feels the same tonight. If tomorrow comes too late, I'll still be calling out your name, lost inside the love and light you left behind. When your shadow fades from mine. Ooh. I walk along the old horizon where we once carved our names in stone. The twilight paints your faded shadow on every place we called our own. Your laughter drifts across the distance, a ghost that rides the autumn air. And though the world keeps turning slowly, my heart is still stranded there. The memories fall like ashes from a fire long grown cold, but even flames that should have died still burn inside my soul. your trembling touch hiding in the leaves. Every corner whispers what we used to be, a burning truth carved in my memory. Time keeps moving like a runaway flame, but I'm still standing here calling your name, lost in the fire of yesterday, where our hearts burned bright then slipped away. I feel the ashes falling as I pray for one more moment you might stay, 'cause I'm still lost in the fire of yesterday. Your fading voice haunts the midnight sky, a distant echo asking me why. The promises we held just turned to smoke, a fragile dream too easy to break. If love was thunder, I still remains a rolling storm inside my veins, lost in the fire of yesterday, where our hearts burned bright then slipped away. I feel the ashes falling as I pray for one more moment you might stay, 'cause I'm still lost in the fire of yesterday. I reach for you through the flames of the past, hoping this spark could somehow last. But every heartbeat pulls you away, leaving me burning where memories stay. Lost in the fire of yesterday, where the light we made still guides my way. If tomorrow steals what's left of today, I'll keep your shadow here anyway, still burning on, lost in the fire of yesterday. swayed. You held my hand like you were afraid, afraid the night would steal our flame, afraid tomorrow wouldn't be the same. But every heartbeat felt so real, a burning truth we used to feel. Dreams we left under the moonlight still whisper softly through the quiet night. I close my eyes and you're holding me tight, a fading picture painted in silver light. Now I'm still chasing dreams we left under the moonlight. The wind still sings the words you said, soft as the tears we never shed. Your gentle smile lingers in the glow, a fragile promise I can't let go. If love had wings, we'd fly again. But now we're lost in the might of bed. Dreams we left under the moonlight still whisper softly through the quiet night. I close my eyes and you're holding me tight, a faded picture painted in silver light. And now I'm still chasing dreams we left under the I searched the sky for the spark we knew, but stars don't shine the same without you. Every memory glows like fire, every heartbeat calling you higher. Dreams we left under the moonlight still guide my soul through the endless night. If fate would ever turn wrong to right, I'd find you again where our hearts ignite, still holding on to dreams. Oh, we left under the moonlight. Left under the moonlight. The night is breathing slowly through the cracks along the wall. The candle flickers softly, like it's trying not to fall. Your pillow on the left side still carries traces of your skin. But every time I reach to hold you, I feel the cold rushing. I whisper to the darkness, hoping somehow you can hear, but all I get is silence and the echo of your fear. Firelight on your empty pillow burns a shadow through my soul. I'm drowning in the hollow where your heartbeat used to glow. The room still keeps your memory like a ghost that won't let go. Firelight on your empty pillow makes the night feel twice as cold. Sure. The window shows a window that reminds me of your eyes, how they change from warm and tender to a storm I can't deny. Your laughter haunts the corners where our Sunday mornings live, and even now the air still trembles with the love we couldn't give. I try to close the distance between the truth and what remains, but all I hold the pieces of a heart that can't be saved. Firelight on your empty pillow burns a shadow through my soul. I'm drowning in the hollow where your heartbeat used to glow. The room still keeps your memory like a ghost that won't let go. Firelight on your empty pillow makes the night feel twice as cold. Maybe I should move the blankets, maybe I should change the sheets, but I can't erase the story of the place where you found me. The flame keeps dancing slowly, like it's grieving what we lost, and every flicker feels like one more line we never crossed. Firelight on your empty pillow paints your outline in the smoke. I reach to feel you near me, but the moment always chokes. Still I lie in the shadows where your memory takes control. Firelight night is long on this lonely road. Your fading warmth is the heaviest load. I see your tears in every passing light, a silent memory cutting through the night. I feel the distance like a burning chain, every heartbeat calling out your name. 1,000 miles from your broken smile, but I still feel you here for a little while. Through every shadow and every trial, I'm reaching out across the exile, still holding on. 1,000 miles from your broken smile. Your voice returns when the world stands still, soft as the wind on my windowsill. I chase the echoes of what we used to be, but love slips farther than I can see. If time could heal what we couldn't save, I'd walk forever just to be brave. 1,000 miles from your broken smile, but I still feel you here for a little while. Through every shadow and every trial, I'm reaching out across the exile, still holding on. 1,000 miles from your broken I close my eyes and you're close again, a fragile dream carried by the wind. But morning comes and you drift apart, leaving the ache deep inside my heart. 1,000 miles from your broken smile, but I'll keep walking every mile. If there's a chance we can reconcile, I'll wait for you at the end of the aisle, still hanging on. 1,000 miles from your broken smile. We stood beneath the silver moonlight, two hearts trembling on the edge. eyes were filled with every answer, but your lips stayed on the ledge. I felt the moment slowly burning, like a promise in the rain. We almost touched a dream of heaven, but let it slip away again. And though the night was made for courage, we were scared of what we'd feel. So we let the silence steal what could have been real. Forever lost in the kiss we never saved, a moment frozen we couldn't brave. Our hearts were reaching, but we both stepped away. And now we're living with the price we made. I still remember how your shadow stayed, forever lost in the kiss never saved. Your voice still trembles in the doorway of a memory half alive, a whisper dressed in hesitation that I keep replaying in my mind. I tried to tell you what I long for, but the words refused to come. And by the time I found my courage, the chance was already gone. Now every time the night grows quiet, I feel your heartbeat in the breeze, a ghost of what we could have shared, a love we didn't seize. Forever lost in the kiss we never saved, a moment frozen we couldn't brave. Our hearts were reaching, but we both stepped away. And now we're living with the price we made. I still remember how your shadow stayed, forever lost in the kiss we never saved. If fate could turn the clock around, I'd run to you without the fear. I'd touch your face and close the space between regret and what was near. But time is just a silent witness to the dream we never tried. And every sunset whispers softly how we let it die. Forever lost in the kiss we never saved, held captive in the love we craved. Two souls who danced around the truth but never stepped into the flame. Still I keep wishing that the night forgave. Forever lost in the kiss we never saved. I found your letter in the dresser. The ink was faded like dream of heaven, where love would never say goodbye. But time has turned us into strangers, to shadows lost along the way. And though you left without a whisper, your heartbeat still haunts every day. I try to break free from the silence, but it pulls me down again. 'Cause every road I walk alone still leads me back to then. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. You're still flying through my soul like a gentle storm that never fades, a fire burning slow. No matter how the seasons change or how the cold winds blow, I'm carried by the love we made. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. Your laughter lingers in the hallway, your tears still echo in my mind. I chase the warmth of every moment you left scattered in our time. I've tried to drown you in the distance, I've tried to let the shadows win. But even when the night is silent, I hear your voice again. I swear I see your silhouette every time the moonlight falls, reminding me of everything I lost when you were gone. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. You're still flying through my soul like a gentle storm that never fades, a fire burning slow. No matter how the seasons change or how the cold winds blow, I'm carried by the love we made. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. Maybe I'm holding too tightly to the ghost of who we were, but letting go feels like surrender to a life without your world. So I'll keep you close in silence, where dreams don't fade away. And maybe someday I'll learn to breathe without your name. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. You still light the darkest road like a song that keeps on playing through the cracks of my soul. No matter where tomorrow leads or how far I try to roam, I'm drifting back to you again. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. shadows in me. I hear your voice calling out my name. The night grows colder with every refrain, as memories fall like the silent rain. I feel your heartbeat fading far away, but your echo stays with me night and day. Whispered hearts in the silent rain. We were fire once, now only pain. Every drop reminds me of what we became. Two lonely souls in a lost refrain. Still I hear our whispered hearts in the silent rain. Your gentle touch lives in every tear, a fragile warmth I still hold near. I chase your shadow through the window's glow, but love slips through like a river's flow. The wind repeats every word we said, a quiet truth I can't forget. Whispered hearts in the silent rain. We were fire once, now only pain. Every drop reminds me of what we became. Two lonely souls in a lost refrain. Still I hear our whispered hearts in the silent rain. If time could turn the night around, I'd chase your footsteps through the sound of every raindrop hitting the ground, where our broken dreams are found. Whispered hearts in the silent rain. Even now I call your name. Though the night keeps washing love away, I'll hold your memory through the gray, forever hearing whispered hearts in the silent rain. The city lights were slowly dying when you walked away from me. Your shadow trembled in the doorway, like something begging to be free. I tried to hold your final heartbeat before it drifted into dawn. 'cause I'm still stranded in the moment where our hearts came undone that night. Echoes of our broken nights still reaching out in silent cries. A melody of what we lost still bleeding through the winter skies. I'm holding on to what feels right, though everything has slipped away. Echoes of our broken night will never fade. They stay. I walk the halls of the life we knew. Every broken frame still shows you. Your whispered laughter lingers in the dark, a fading fire, a dying spark. Love was a promise carved in stone. Now I'm standing here, but I'm alone. Where the memories keep bleeding on, where the nights feel cold since you've been gone. I try to move, but the past The night falls slow on this empty room. Your fading scent still cuts through the gloom. I trace the silence where your laughter lived, a broken dream I can't forgive. Every memory pulls me back to you. Every whisper feels like something true. Forever hurts when you're not here. Every heartbeat echoes through the years. I'm reaching out, but you disappear. A shadow lost between love and fear. Still I'm holding on. Forever hurts when you're not here. I see your eyes in the falling rain, a quiet truth in a world of pain. Your gentle voice still trembles in the dark, a fading flame, a dying spark. If time could listen, if time could heal, it'd bring you back to what we used to feel. Forever hurts when you're not here. Every heartbeat echoes through the years. I'm reaching out, but you disappear. A shadow lost between love and fear. Still I'm holding on. Forever hurts when you're not here. I close my eyes and the world rewinds back to the love we left behind. If fate could bend, if dreams could mend, I'd break the distance just to hold you again. Forever hurts when you're not here, but your memory keeps pulling me near. Even if the truth cuts crystal clear, my heart still burns through every tear. Still I'm holding on. Forever hurts when you're not here. The night is hanging heavy on us like a truth we try to hide. Your eyes are staring through the distance where love is running out of time. We used to burn like wildfire. Now the ashes barely glow, and every word we try to speak is one more sign we're letting go. But somewhere deep inside this silence, there's a heartbeat begging stay. Even when we know the ending is only breath away. Hold me once before we fall apart, before we break what's left of us. Let me feel the world inside your heart before tomorrow steals our trust. Don't let the moment fade to dark. Don't let this night tear us apart. Hold me once, just one more time before we fall apart. Your trembling hands say what you're hiding more than all the words you speak. We're standing at the edge of something that both of us are scared to meet. Maybe love is losing meaning. Maybe time just drew the line. But even if we can't stop falling, I wanna taste your soul tonight. So don't turn away from feeling, even if it hurts to try. Hold me like we're still believing in one more reason why. Hold me once before we fall apart, before we break what's left of us. Let me feel the world inside your heart before tomorrow steals our trust. Don't let the moment fade to dark. Don't let this night tear us apart. Hold me once, just one more time before we fall apart. We fall apart. Maybe this is goodbye, or maybe love will find a way. But either way, I want this memory to be more light than gray. So kiss me where the hurt is deepest, touch the pieces left of me. 'Cause even broken souls deserve one last chance to breathe. Hold me once before we fall apart. Let the world wait outside the door. We're losing pieces of our hearts, but I still